Coming up, Stefon Diggs just called out multiple Cardinals wide receivers. He took a shot at all wide receiver twos in this league, and we're going to talk about that and how some of these receivers might take it personally. You're watching Cardinals Today, presented by Prize Picks. I am your host, Joey O'Donohue, and let's get everybody up to speed before we connect it to the Cardinals. So basically, Stefon Diggs very recently on his YouTube channel said there is not a wide receiver two that is better than him. Quote, "You can't name a number two better than me." And sure, people could argue that Diggs is the top free agent wide receiver on the market right now, but I think there's a very serious conversation to be had here about Michael Wilson right now being better than Diggs in their current form. But Stefon Diggs doesn't seem to care. He went on and said, my opinion, I can compete with anybody. But take those top wide receivers as your ones, right? You can't name a number two better than me. There is not a number two on a team. And let's presumably give people the credit and just say, okay, you want to take the number one spot away. Name your number two receiver right now and tell me how much he makes. And then my last question is he better than me? As Diggs continues to make the case for teams to sign him, as he is still a free agent, he's saying he'd be better than anybody's wide receiver two right now. And he also said there's only 7 real wide receiver ones in the league. And I don't think he's including Marvin Harrison Jr. in that. The real question, too, is Marv still the Cardinals wide receiver one? I don't know. It remains to be seen. That's a battle right now in training camp. But Diggs is pretty much saying he's better than the Cardinals' top 2 wide receivers. Okay? And so let's talk about this from the perspective of, we'll go with the depth chart, and that says that Marv's the 1, Michael Wilson is the 2. Is Diggs really better than Michael Wilson right now at this point in his career? Sure, Diggs has been a consistent wide receiver. We know what he could do years ago. He's not the same player that he always was. Put up 1,000 yards last season. I'm not disputing that he is a talented football player by any means, but I think next season, I'd rather have Michael Wilson going in to 2026. Compare the two's numbers from last season. Michael Wilson was also a 1,000-yard receiver with a higher average per reception, with more touchdowns, okay? He's just got a little bit more juice, a little bit more youth, a little bit more athleticism to him right now in today's day and age does Michael Wilson, and that's why I'm taking him over Diggs at this moment. And going into next season, everybody better buckle up, because Michael Wilson is absolutely dominating and impressing in training camp so far. I mean, he is making diving grabs like this one, about with one hand right there, down the sideline, over-the-shoulder catches where he's getting the feet inbounds. He's scoring touchdowns, and he's also moving with a little bit more motion. I mean, he caught this touchdown and then flipped the ball to DC Nick Rallis as if, you got to scheme it up better than that, coach. Michael Wilson, I'm really excited about. I'm really high on, and he might end up being the Cardinals wide receiver 1 if Marv's struggles continue. So, to Stefon Diggs to call out every wide receiver 2 in the league and say he's better than them, I'd check yourself, Stefon, because there's a few I would take. T. Higgins, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, whoever you call the 2 there, it's still probably Pickens, even though he had better numbers. And Michael Wilson should be in that conversation as well. So let me know in the comments section as we continue to talk wide receivers. Who's the better wide receiver in the league? Is it Stefon Diggs? Type his initials, SD, in the comments section. If so, is Marvin Harrison Jr. better? Type MHJ. Or is Michael Wilson the best of the 3? Let me know by typing MW in the comments section. Get initials based on your pick for the better wide receiver right now. I'm talking just right now going into this season. And coming up, as Diggs makes this case, should the Cardinals be a team that look to sign him during the struggles of Marvin Harrison Jr. in training camp and adding a little more proven depth in that room? Let's talk about that in just a moment and why I'm not really sure that they actually should. But I do want to give a special shout-out to our good friends over at Prize Picks before we do that. Today's show is made possible by Prize Picks. It's time to cash in with America's #1 sports picks app. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. Just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. For example, I went to producer Ethan, and he made a Prize Picks lineup for the season. He believes in Marvin Harrison Jr. He's picking more than 5 receiving touchdowns for him. Also picking the more on Cam Ward passing touchdowns. I think Ward still has a lot of talent that he's ready to show next year. But producer Ethan only put $1 on his lineup with a payout of $3. You guys can make lineups for as much as you want if you download the PrizePicks app. And we have a brand new user offer for you. Play your first $5 and get $150 in lineups if you win. Just use code HMA when you sign up. And that's right, PrizePicks just switched up their offer, so there's no better time to join, lock in, and win that first lineup. It's code HMA at sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Now, let's talk about why I'm not signing Stefon Diggs right now. I don't think that's a surefire, yeah, he's a great player, 1,000-yard receiver, let's get him on the team. When a team is, one, trying to establish a culture with a brand new head coach, and two, projected to be a bad team, the last thing you need is more drama. And let's be honest and call it how it is. Everywhere Stefon Diggs goes, there seems to be distractions off the field. I won't name all of them right now for you guys because Diggs, I'm sure, has been through enough, but there was a case of strangulation against him. There's the incident of him on the boat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. There's distractions everywhere he goes lately. And there are plenty of talented wide receiver free agents right now that if you want another wide receiver in the Cardinals room, if you're looking for a different productive player that's a free agent, it doesn't have to be Stefon Diggs. Keenan Allen is out there. How has he not been signed is shocking to me. DeAndre Hopkins is still a free agent. Tyreek Hill, not sure when he will play, but the man is a 5-time first-team All-Pro that is tied second amongst all active players, only behind Bobby Wagner, who's also a free agent. Brandon Cooks and Curtis Samuel still out there as well. Would have had Deebo Samuel on this list too, but he just signed with the 49ers, unfortunately for us. But Keenan Allen sticks out the most to me of all of them. I mean, you want to talk Mr. Reliable. You want to talk Mr. Consistent. Don't sleep on Keenan Allen just because he's older now. The last 4 seasons, he's still been productive. Had 777 yards last season for the Chargers, and he's missed a third down. He's been missed a third down his whole career. I think whoever's playing quarterback in Arizona next season would benefit from a guy like Keenan Allen, who's always ready and reliable when you need him to be, with some of the best hands and route running this league has seen in his prime. And more importantly, he's a better role model. There has not been a Keenan Allen issue off field in his career. He's a reliable vet option. If that's what you're looking for, Arizona, if you're looking for wide receiver depth for the Cardinals, I'd go Allen over Diggs for those reasons. Finally, signing Stefon Diggs could slow down Arizona's young wide receiver development, okay? There's some young cats in that room, all right? Not just MHJ and Michael Wilson, but you also drafted Reggie Virgil. There's some young players in there that, do you want them learning from Diggs? Do you want Stefon Diggs to be their mentor? What do you think Marv's going to become if he hangs out with Stefon Diggs every day? You know, it's just true in life. Your circle influences how you act and who you are. So I don't think it's the best idea for Arizona because there are other free agent wide receivers out there that could help fill the need of wide receiver depth if that's what you're looking for. Am I crazy for saying that? I think I'll make a pretty good argument. Let me know in the comment section, though, if you agree or disagree. If you disagree with me, sound off, let me know about it in the comment section. Type N for no on if the Cardinals should sign Stefon Diggs. But if you're with me, if you agree, and you don't want Diggs on this football team, type Y for yes down below. Feel free to elaborate and let me know your opinion in the comment section by typing a letter. Last thing I'll say about this Stefon Diggs comment is I hope this fires up the wide receivers in the Cardinals room. I hope Marvin Harrison Jr. heard that. I hope Michael Wilson, who I showed you earlier in the show, is moving a little different. It's got a little more swagger to him right now. I hope he heard that, and they take it personally, and they show up and ball out next season while Stefon Diggs is still unsigned at the moment. Because I want Marvin Harrison Jr. to be what we were told he was going to be. And the drops concern me right now in training camp. I hope this could be a little bit of added motivation to get the Cardinals wide receivers fueled and fired up for the next quarterback of this franchise. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I've been your host, Joey O'Donoghue, and I've got Cardinals content coming for you every single day that it happens. So, news, rumors, all of it, hit that subscribe button, folks, and I got more Cardinals videos coming soon.